around the time you got your first kiss?
Something like that. Actually, you were still in the same school as me when I got my first kiss.
I was.
Actually,
It was when we had that field trip to the movies, huh?
Right. So,
It was a long time ago. Long time ago.
so I dated Erin for a little bit, which is kind of the reason why she was constantly changing nicknames, is because she dated me, and then she dated Carson, and then she dated Chris, and then she went back to me. It was fucking crazy.
So in other words, Steven and I were getting bitches, okay?
We were getting bitches. But anyways, my first kiss, it was towards the end of the year. I believe it was in 6th grade, and we were taking a field trip to the movies. All right, keep in mind, the movie that we saw was ass.
It was complete ass. It was like a really child educational one.
Oh,
And
God.
I remember distinctly, it was Aaron sitting in one seat all the way to I'll illustrate this on the screen so it's easier. It was Aaron sitting right here, and then Steven sitting with his arm around her because I forced him to, like a G, right? And I was like, dude, just do it. He's like, no, dude, it's not the right time. He does it. Just because Steven is such a damn pimp. Get this bitch, we're in like 6th grade, so like any contact with a female at all was just absolutely outstanding. If you ran up and said hi to a girl, you were just a G for the rest of the week.
Right.
This bitch lifts up the armchair, lays down on Steven. Steven looks at me. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I was like, dude, just put your fucking arm around her. We're panicking, frantic, right? He does it, and oh my god, I shit you not, everyone in the movie theater was staring at him like he was some sort of god.
Came buckets that day.
Came fucking buckets. And next thing I know, we're on the way back from the field trip, and I'll let Steven pick it up from here. What now?
Alright, so we were on the way back from the field trip. We were walking back, and something about the group. The group was like super supportive of this relationship,
Absolutely.
and they were constantly telling me to kiss her. And I was a little bitch, so I was constantly just like, no, man, it's not the right time. I gotta find it the right time.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of the ringleader of that idea. I was kind of just like, I kind of ran up to Steven, and I was like, dude, okay, you know what? Now's the time. You're gonna go kiss her. He's like, no, now's not the right time. We're on school grounds. What if we get in trouble? You know, because there was, what were they called? Yard duties?
Right, the yard duties.
With
Oh my
With the
god.
jackets and shit, and blow your whistle. Grab you by the ear. Oh, God, I hate it. Alright, so. And then I would run up to the whole entire group. Everybody tell Steven he's kissing Aaron now. You fucking do like adrenaline. And then everyone just ran in a circle just around them. Just, no, kiss her. And everybody's peer pressuring poor little Steven just because of me. I'm sitting there with my arm crossed like, ha ha ha, like some sort of fucking drug master. Steven, pick it up from here.
But eventually I remember someone pushing me, and then I just remember grabbing her face and then kissing her. It was the most awkward, janky thing. But I guess it finally got everyone to shut up.
You were quite the G, man. I remember my first kiss.
Yeah, what happened with yours?
Did I ever tell you mine?
I don't think so, actually.
Okay, so it was...
You were constantly getting girls, like, which one's the first one? You can't even remember, you know?
Alright, so keep in mind, I was a very, very, very big baby when I was a little kid. I'm not talking about a big baby like I cried and everything. I mean a big fucking baby. I'm very, very tall. Let's just say that.
Right. Huge. He still is. He's like 3 feet taller than me.
And next thing I know, I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I go and it was when I was playing youth football. So Steven did like karate and stuff like that and martial arts. And I was always a sports jockey. I would always talk up to my friends and all the girls at school. Yeah, I played football. Yeah, I played fucking baseball. I didn't play basketball at the time. I did whenever I moved, but that's a different story. I remember we were doing homecoming for this little youth football team. I was like, what grade are you in first grade? You're like 7 to 8, right?
Something like that, yeah.
6 or 7, 7, 8. I don't know how it works. I think I was like 7. 7 years old sounds about right. So kindergarten, I got a kiss on the cheek. Gross. Cooties. So first grade,
I would have died for a kiss on the cheek in kindergarten, man. You don't fucking know.
I died because I got a kiss on the cheek, dude. All my boys were like freaking out. Fucking, oh my god. I had what was it like? Remember how there were like touches? Like someone would touch you and you have the cheese touch.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, well, I had the girl vagina cootie touch. I don't know what it was called.
I wish I had that touch.
And then youth football. I always talk up to my friends and everything. Youth football, And I remember we were doing homecoming, and there was like a float. There was all the parents and everything. Everyone was all happy. So many people from other teams came and everything like that, just because it was homecoming for us. And I remember there was a float and everything like that, and it was at halftime. And then they're like, the king of the youth football team. They were like doing like the announcements and everything like that, and like made it like, drum roll please. They made it so like, they were so ambitious about how they did it, and they were so overzealous, and it was lovely. It was a very lovely little ceremony thing. And they said my name. They said, Carson Anderson. And
Keep in mind that everyone sure sounded exactly like that.
Yeah, everyone was just silently screaming. So, I look at all my boys, and all my boys look at me, and they're like, fuck
And
yeah!
you look at him.
Shut your
and
mouth.
He looks at me.
Shut up. And everybody starts freaking out. Yeah, fuck yeah, Carson! And they all lifted me up and everything like that. And I was so happy. And I got on top of the float. And then they're like, the queen is... And all the cheerleaders were like, yay! And all cheering and everything like that. And they're like, the queen is Alyssa. And I don't remember her last name at all. I just
That
remember her
much of a
first name.
pimp.
Yep. That much of a G. I didn't even take names. So, little tiny Alyssa is like 2 feet shorter than me just because I'm huge as a child for some odd reason. And looks at me, since we were king and queen, we were on the float, we had the little, what's the thing called that goes across your chest?
I honestly have no idea. A ribbon? Like
Yeah, like the ribbon thing. The, satchel. I don't know what it is.
the satchel.
Yeah, it's a little
They
thing
give
that
you a
goes
little
across your
victory
chest.
satchel.
Yeah. And then they give you a crown. They gave the girl a tiara and everything. And she goes like, you know, queens and kings are supposed to get married. And then in front of everyone, all of my boys, all of the cheerleaders, all of the parents in the stand, kissed me right on the fucking mouth. Ooh. Oh my God. I felt like such a G. I was staring right in the face. And you kissed me for heckin' long. It felt like, just because I was a little kid, it's my first kiss. And all the parents, ooh. My boys, completely fucking quiet. My boys were just awestruck. They did not know what just happened. All I hear is parents, ooh. And then she unsticks herself from my face. I look at my boys, and they look at me. Fuck yeah! Carson! Sex! 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 And we're all fucking just like dancing around. They're all beating the shit out of me and fucking going WWE. And that's how I got my first kiss. And then we went and we won the game. Happy ending.
Nice. So yeah, very interesting stories there. So you want to tell a story about what happened when we graduated high school?
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to.
I got...
Just to wrap things up here, this video is going to be really long.
We might be able to break it up into 2 little segments.
Yeah, maybe. Okay,
Episode 1, part 1. Episode 2, part 2.
let's do it.
Cool.
All right. So let's tell you a story about the high school graduation.
Let's just say I have a series. I have a history of getting very angry at things.
It's just stupid shit.
Very, very stupid things.
Someone touching your gloves.
Steven called me Leonard once and did not hear the end of it for like 2 months, and I beat the shit out of him. I still feel bad for it, but I did not want to be called Leonard. So it was grad night for high school, and we're running late. We're always running late. I'm fucking speeding. I'm going like 90 down some like little nice little roads in the neighborhood, and I go slam on the fucking brakes, pick up Steven. Steven's poor little mom had a heart attack because she seen me speed away with her loving child in the car, like going 90. And
Well, she went too, but she went later.
But yeah, because we had to get ready and everything.
Right,
All the
we
chairs
had to
ready.
get there like 3 hours early.
Yeah, you got to get there hella early, and I think we were supposed to be there around like, I don't know, I don't remember anything.
We had to be there at like 6, I think.
Yeah, and then, oh my God, I remember it crystal fucking clear. It was terrifying because we were running late. We're supposed to be there like 3 hours early, and they do like roll call and everything. We're like 20 minutes late. So I'm slamming on the brakes. I'm fucking going ham. And, okay, I didn't know this at the time, but someone in front of me got cut off and was flipping off the driver in front of them. And I thought they were flipping me off.
Because he had a history of tailgating.
You know what? Don't judge we got there not on time and not safely, but we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters. But
aside from the ticket.
You know what? You shut up, okay? So, I went and I got quite upset that I thought this person was flipping me off. As soon as it was a green light, I was pissed. Steven's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to hit me and shit. And I just saw red. I was fucking pissed. And I was trying to run them off the road. And I was like I don't know what I was trying to do. And next thing I know, I look in my mirror and I see these flashing red and blue lights. My fucking heart stops, okay? Because we are speeding, okay? And we're late, we're speeding. We are doing so many things wrong that could get us in so much trouble, and we got let off easy, okay? Cop comes up to the fucking window. What were you guys doing up there? Were you guys racing? No, sir. We weren't racing. I was just having a little bit of a fit, and the driver. No, I don't want to hear any of that. License or registrations.
Yeah.
Oh God! I look over at Steven, and poor little Steven looked terrified, and
I wasn't necessarily terrified, but I was angry.
You were upset at me.
I was pretty upset. You didn't hear the end of it.
He was upset. Yeah, no, I didn't. We're in college, and I still get shit about that. So
I literally shit on him sometimes.
He's like, this cop's kind of freaking out at me, being kind of a dick, but I understand now. But at the time, I was like, what does this guy even want? You know, I was just pissed. So, license or registration, takes my license and everything. What do you have to say for yourself, saying all this stuff, asking me all these questions. Finally, I tell him that I was just freaking out. I was getting really angry. I have a history of getting angry, and I was just, I was such a bitch. I bitched out. I wasn't even trying to act cool or anything in front of Steven. I was
You were trying to act cool at the beginning, but I could see the fear in your eyes.
At the beginning, I was, and then at the end, I was just the most sincere little child ever. He says, you know what, I'm going to let you guys off with a warning. You guys need to be careful, saying all this stuff. And I feel like he kind of blamed it on Steven lightweight, which I feel bad for, because he was yelling at you, too, and I tried to run someone off the road.
He was like, why didn't you stop him? It's like, shit, what do you want from me?
Yeah. Dude's like fucking 6'11". All right, well, we got a ticket for speeding.
Right.
We pull over.
His parents were not too happy about that.
They were not happy at all.
Not being able to drive for the rest of the summer when you have a college to move into is not the greatest thing.
It's not fun. I had to hitch a lot of rides. So the thing was, we were still pretty far from the school. So I had the bright idea of parking until the police officer leaves. We wait 5 minutes. He's gone. We start smashing again down these neighborhoods and finally get there, pull into the parking lot. We're looking for parking for the longest fucking time because so many parents are already starting to show up. We go sprint. We forget our hats inside the car. We're going and grabbing our hats. We're getting all this stuff. We sprint in and everyone's just staring at us since it was in a football stadium at the time. And there were already so many chairs set and we look at everybody. It seemed like the whole entire crowd and everybody was just staring at us, and we were like, "Oh
no, it didn't seem like it. They were. They straight up were."
Because we ran in, and everything just stopped. You heard like the microphone just, everything just completely fucking quiet. You could hear a pen drop a mile away.
On the grass.
Yeah, on the grass. And
we had practiced this before, so like we already knew where we were supposed to sit. So we ran up and sat down and looked really quiet. The guys next to us were like, "Guys, what the fuck?"
Yeah, here's our friends. What the fuck are you guys doing? I was like, you would not believe what just happened. Steven's like, oh my god, this guy was trying to fucking kill somebody on the road, yelling at everybody too. And then we graduated, and I feel like reality kind of hit us as soon as I got up there and he handed me the diploma and gave me like that kind of look of disappointment. But as soon as I didn't really care about that, I got my diploma, and then everything hit me at once. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna pay for this ticket? What the hell, man? I got a ticket on the way here. I'm sweating hella bad in all my pictures. Just, everything was just awful there. I had sweat all over me. We got fast food. I think that was one of the reasons why we were late. And I had fast food on my gown. We were just late. Everything went wrong that day, but we graduated.
We graduated. I was pissed because like I didn't. Someone needs to stop texting you. But I was pissed, but I didn't realize it at the time. But when I got my diploma and I looked at it, it was a piece of cardstock paper that said high school diploma. I didn't realize that you had to like go into the office later and actually get your real diploma. I thought these motherfuckers just gave me a fucking piece of paper that said high school diploma on it, and I was expected to show this to my colleges.
I could fucking make this myself. You're telling me I went 4 years and... alright, well. There was just a fraction of our school experiences. Thanks a lot for watching. Kitty and Plasma out.
We are not going to tell you to subscribe.
No, don't subscribe. Don't.